Hey all, this is Archangel Lim here with more Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. That is just fun to say. Oh yeah, I forgot to press X.
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
If it's really what you want.
It's the perfect solution, Mr. Holmes.
Guess what, Miss... And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father...
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front...
Brains.
Isn't he a writer or something? Then I am unsure here. What does self-effective mean? You know, I don't know what it means, probably what it is. Must be his name.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
That's
Is
not
it
fair.
5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, come on, Toby. Your soap bath couldn't have been as bad as that.
Who's playing chess?
It would be better to examine Wilde's belongings before he returned.
Oh, I mean a snoop.
Ah, our star in the role of Hamlet. Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
He's an actor. No. Finally, thank you.
I use the same brushes for makeup. This must be grease paint.
I forgot my hat. Father,
I'm just checking,
you've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Oh my goodness, what on your nose? It's been broken. Or you often wear glasses. No, flashy just doesn't make sense. Engagement ring. She said she didn't say she was married. Her boots. Didn't notice.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes, although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
Gold digging guy.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitters' ball.
Engaged.
Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
She has beautiful eyes.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man.
Okay.
He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
What am I telling?
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten. I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Good quality paper, quite smooth. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. Quite common paper with a light yellow tip. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely.
Same typewriter.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Yeah. it's the same bloody person. Jesus, that's as creepy as it gets.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away. To bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
I could have, but I didn't give me that option. It's my fault. Blame reality. Because reality's mean. Oh, hey, we can start. That night, oh.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat and... It's ticking.
That means I should throw it back out the window. Oh God, no. Apparently, don't move it away.
It's ticking. I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Okay.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it.
Guess?
A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. There are wires attached. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode.
Okay.
A source of electricity for the detonation.
I'm out of ideas. What do I do now?
Whew.
Um. You know what? I'm probably gonna die. It blew up.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Can you describe the man?
He
Yes,
was thin,
describe
about
the man.
5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Ugh.
Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
I would give him a pound.
JT are the... Let's see.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
You know what?
There are ink
Yeah.
stains on this. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Rally, Mohawks, bring out, tell King George we play no more Texas on his phone.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America... Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
He's revolutionary. Radical. I'm not sure.
Good job, Toby. Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes? Who tried to kill me, Mr.
Okay,
Holmes?
he's a moron. Oh, another letter. Now what do I can check my encyclopedias, I guess. Oh, okay, yay.
That's not the one I need. Here it is.
I think I've been there. Or near there, at least. Seen it.
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you
Indubitably.
sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
Once again, you are probably not the target. Seriously, man. Let go of your ego. I'm definitely the target. I'm the protagonist. Here I am talking about ego. Time to get up and do what I need to do.
He's so funny.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already. Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wild? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that
The zoo? I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wild's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
all right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
Well,
Damn
I
it.
screwed
Such a
that.
waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent.
Wow, this isn't safe. Huh.
There's no space for this.
I'm not there yet.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
I figured it out.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death. Alice was... She's spying on me. A phonograph. It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be. Alice has Kate probably sleeps here.
Ooh, why isn't the broken window something we look at?
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother.
She looks colored, so I don't believe that. Oh no, wait, yeah, she is colored.
Strange.
Never mind.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat.
Oh, is that His flat seems better. I can play the piano.
Locked. This lock.
This room is gonna scare me, I know it.
Oh my god.
Alright, she's insane. It's official.
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. Abraham Lincoln.
Good man.
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Charles Darwin. Louis Napoleon.
Alright, so she's really crazy.
It's my distant ancestor, Horace Vernet. William Hamilton. Alice is talking with her father. Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling.
Yeah, I'd be immediately heading for the zoo as fast as I possibly could at this point to take her away. I leave out the fact that I broke into the room. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh hey, there on that table.
It has no smell.
I really should not do this.
It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing drug to aid sleep. Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. I finished here, time to go.
No one look up. This is very awkward. At least the door shut behind me magically. That was accidental.
Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the green... Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
Oh, I wonder if I got a new note about her, about this. Or it's just gonna be the same note. Where am I going? Where going?
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Interesting. Have a nice nap. Where am I going? But anyway, this is this video. Till next time, this is an Arcane Challenge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.